morning, everyone. Today is a Sunday and it's gonna be a self-care Sunday. I woke up and just did some like really refreshing restorative yoga. As soon as I start filming, here he comes. Wants to go out as soon as I pick up the camera. So far I've just had my breakfast, did that little bit of yoga. Now I'm going to finish a little bit of homework that I have just so that I know that it's done, and the rest of the day I can just totally chill and relax. On days that, oh, what is wrong with my hair? Some of the things that I like to do for self-care include making like something that I don't normally make myself, like a little treat, and doing some kind of like spa treatment, like a face mask, doing my nails, taking an Epsom salt bath, things like that. So we'll see what I end up doing today. But two things I know I'm going to do for sure are try out some of these products that I was sent. A company called the Matcha Reserve very kindly sent me some of their chocolate matcha. I think I'm going to make a cup of that now. This is not sponsored in any way. They just sent it to me and asked me to give my honest review in a video. Does anybody else love like trying new products? You know, there's something just like about the novelty of them. Like even if you're picking up like yesterday, I got a new eyebrow pencil and it was just like, oh, best day ever, new eyebrow pencil. Like it's so silly, but it's like those little things, they don't have to be expensive, but just like little extra things to take care of yourself. I think I'm gonna make it just like I make my regular matcha latte. I'm gonna add about a teaspoon to a teaspoon and a half of this to a mug along with a little bit of boiling water, and then I'm gonna blend it up with my immersion blender. That just helps the powder incorporate and it makes it really nice and frothy and smooth. And then I'm going to add just a dash of maple syrup and a little bit of vanilla almond milk just to make it like a latte. I have to say it's very good. Very smooth and just like tastes really fresh. I'm not getting a ton of chocolate though from it. Maybe if I were to add like a scoop of raw cacao along with it, like if you really wanted something chocolatey, that might be better. Or it might have been because I put the vanilla almond milk in, like I just taste more like vanilla-y, but it tastes really good and it does have more of like a subtle sweetness and like more cocoa-y kind of warming flavor than like a regular matcha. So it's there, it's not as, the flavor isn't as bold as I thought it would be, which is kind of nice. It feels so special when I have like a special, when I have a special drink like this. So I'm going to have this and do my homework, and this will make homework a lot more bearable. I've mentioned before that I stopped drinking coffee a couple months ago and I replaced coffee with tea. One of the reasons that I love matcha tea is because it doesn't give me that spike of like, you know, really uncomfortable energy that the coffee from caffeine does, or just like the high amounts of caffeine that are in coffee. And I don't get jittery and I don't get, I don't know, I just feel like with coffee, I was like crawling out of my skin sometimes. And I don't get that with matcha. Now, matcha is a green tea powder, so it has a lot of the same benefits that green tea does, only some people would say that it has even higher amounts of antioxidants because you're actually drinking the dried leaves, like in powdered form, so you're actually ingesting all those good antioxidants from the green tea. A lot of people describe the caffeine boost that you get from matcha tea as like just a really clear sense of focus, which is why I love drinking this while I'm doing homework. I do find I can really get in the zone, and to be honest, it just tastes really good. Like, so benefits aside, it just tastes really good. If you can kind of get your formula down for how you like your matcha. So if it's with, you know, for me, it's vanilla almond milk, dash of syrup. Maybe you have another favorite plant-based creamer that you like, or other kinds of like flavors that you like to add, maybe cinnamon, so many options. I would highly recommend giving it a shot if you haven't already. It's a little bit later now and I've had some coconut oil just soaking into my hair. I just keep a little jar of coconut oil in my bathroom and I use it as a hair mask every once in a while. So I've probably had it in there for like 10, 15 minutes, and my hair really needs a wash, and I just like need to get ready for the day. So that's what I love about like self-care Sunday is it's not like it's 2:30 and I've just been in my PJs this whole time. It's been amazing. Now I'm gonna get in the shower and going to continue my spa-like treatments for the day. So just need to wash this out and my hair is gonna feel nice and soft and silky. And then I'm gonna do my new matcha mask. Just out of the shower now, and I always like doing a face mask when I'm out of the shower because then I feel like this steam from the shower has kind of like opened up my skin and my pores and it's ready for a mask. I am trying out this matcha mask by Matcha Reserve, and it is the Deep Skin Cleanser. It says it is anti-acne, it's a pore reducer, it's good for oil control and anti-aging, and it has things like obviously matcha powder, aloe vera, and coconut oil. So I think it's just gonna be like really soothing for the skin, which sounds really good. I definitely have issues with acne and redness, so I think this will be a really good match. I'm not really sure why matcha is good for the skin, but I imagine it's like the antioxidant properties, same thing as why it's good for you to drink. 100% natural, and there are no parabens, and it's sulfate free. So we're gonna give this a try, see what it looks like. Ooh, that is a gorgeous color. Look at that. So far so good. It smells amazing and it feels so soft and silky. Mask is done, and so far I really like it. My skin doesn't feel like super clean. Like it doesn't feel like, you know how when it feels really clean sometimes it can feel dry. It doesn't feel like that. Definitely feels soothed. And it kind of has this like minty feeling, like tingly feeling. My skin feels pretty soft and I think it looks hydrated. The bottle says to use it 2 to 3 times a week for best results, so I'm going to try to do that, and hopefully in a future video maybe I can let you guys know if it does what it says it's supposed to do. But I like it so far and it was fun for a spa day. That green color was so beautiful. Look what happened. I got it on my white robe. Oh well, spa days aren't always glamorous or perfect. It's fine, it'll wash out. Last but not least on my self-care Sunday, I am, can you guess? Going on a walk. That's like in all of my vlogs is like, I don't know why I just flipped my hair. That's like in all of my vlogs is like my daily walk with the dog, but it really is that one thing that I make sure to make time for every day or as much as I can, and especially on a beautiful day like today. It's just so good, especially for me. I feel so much better when I've gotten time outside and just like not in front of a computer screen, not listening to anything, just like soaking it all in. It's like a really good practice in mindfulness and like almost kind of meditation for me. I don't really like meditation, but I think like the traditional sense and like you're sitting there and just like, I much prefer like this kind of practice of mindfulness in an everyday activity where you're just focusing on this one thing. Not every Sunday looks like this for sure. I definitely had to arrange my schedule so that I had time and could totally relax and do all these things today. And I try to do that every once in a while. And sometimes that's the only way that self-care happens is if you put it on your calendar and, you know, and make time for it. And that's something that I have to do and something I'm working to get better at. Let's go for a walk.